To mask an image with text, you're going to first need to put in a photo. So we'll go to Photos. You could use one of your photos from Drive, but in Adobe Spark, they also have free photos that you can use that are Creative Commons licensed. So I'm just going to put something interesting, but not necessarily an image. So like a texture. So something like this would be perfect. And I want to add it to the background because, again, I want it to fill that background, kind of. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to add my text. And for this, you could potentially get into adding something from here. Or you could just go in and add plain text. If you're adding something from a template, it's a little bit trickier. I can show you how to do that just because I think it's something you need to do. So you have the template. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. You're just going to change your text. So there's my text. The font is kind of set. That's part of it. But I want to make it bigger. And I don't know if that was going to work the best. So I might change it up a little bit. For something like this, you want like a bigger, bolder font because of what we're going to do. So I'm going to do ultra regular. You're going to see why this makes sense here in a second. And then what I'm going to do is I have a couple options. I can put a shape behind it. I'm going to use a square just so it kind of fills that whole space. And then I can really make that kind of fill the entire space. And then what I'm going to do, you'll see why we're doing this. I'm going to click on my text, and I want to go down and I want to start to play with outline. Nope. I'm going to play with, so I'm going to play with max text. When I mask it, what it does is it kind of creates this cutout, so I have that image. Now, if I change this underneath, notice that, obviously the shape changes. So I need to think about how do I want that to read? Do I want that shape? But it's a great way to use that mask text feature is to have that shape behind it and then use that cutout. So that's one way you can kind of play. But you do need to have an image or a text or something behind it. And then you need to think about how that's going to play out once you put it over the top.